In this video, I am going to review the Introduction to Probability Day 2 homework. Okay, so I'm going to go over this somewhat quickly. So as always, if you need more detail, please email me. Okay, number 1 asked how many total pieces of candy there are in the box. Your solution is 14 because there are 14 different pieces of candy. Number 2 asks the probability of selecting a cherry piece. So again, please remember your notation. If you are not showing work on these homework assignments, you are not going to earn full credit. So please make sure that you are showing work and have the correct answer. Remember, probability is favorable over total. So when you counted up the cherry pieces, there were 6 cherry pieces of candy. There's a total of 14. You want to use your calculator to check and see if this can be simplified further. So 6 divided by 14, enter, math, enter, enter. It reduces to 3/7. So your solution for number 2 is 3/7. Number 3 asks the probability of selecting a lemon piece. So again, making sure that you have your notation, probability of lemon. If you count up your lemon pieces, which is your favorable, there are 3, and there's a total of 14 pieces of candy in the diagram. 3/14 cannot be reduced any further, so that stays as your solution. Number 4, the probability of selecting a grape piece. So looking at your diagram above, again, we're using favorable over total. If you counted up the grape pieces correctly, there are 5. So it's 5 over, our total is 14. So number 4, you should have had 5/14. Number 5 asks, if you pick one piece of candy out of the box, what flavor would have the highest probability of being selected? So you're looking at your candy bars up top, okay, and if you want to label up here which ones or how many of each there are, that might be a good idea. Okay, so if you look at the lemon, if you count those, there's 3. Look at the grape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. And look at the cherry. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so out of the 14, the candy bar that occurs most often is cherry. Since it occurs most often, the cherry has the highest probability of being selected. Okay, number 6 asks which one has the lowest probability of being selected. So the candy bar that appears the least is lemon. There's only 3 of them. Okay, and again, if you found your percents, that was 3 out of 14. And our cherry was 6. So you could also compare this by just dividing your fractions on your calculator. And I'll round these. So the cherry, there's about a 43% chance of selecting it. If you take 3 divided by 14, you're getting about 21.4%. So you can see the larger the numerator, the larger your top number, the more likely it is that you are going to choose that candy bar. Okay, you don't have to show me all of that, but again, just another way to look at this. Number 7 says, if you pick a piece at random, would you be more likely to choose a lemon piece or a cherry piece? Okay, so this is basically asking what I just explained. Okay, comparing our lemon and cherry, you are more likely to choose the cherry because that one has a higher probability. There are more candy bars that are cherry than lemon. Okay, number 8. What is the probability of selecting a cherry piece or a grape piece? So this is really important for the future in this unit, cherry or grape. Remember, or means we are adding the two different probabilities together. Okay, so we just talked about that cherry has 6 pieces, plus, if you look back up at your grape, grape has 5. So 5 out of 14. You are adding them separately. If you are adding on your calculator, make sure you are typing them in with parentheses, and hopefully you practice this on your homework. If you're adding just on your own, add those top numbers. 6 plus 5 is 11, and you're leaving that denominator of 14 alone. So 11 over 14, that cannot be reduced any further. Okay, number 9 says your friend wants either cherry or grape. If you picked a piece out randomly, which one has the highest probability of occurring? Okay, we know that the answer to that is cherry. Again, there's more cherry pieces than there are grape. Okay. Number 10 says if you ate, let me highlight this, if you ate 3 lemon pieces, 5 cherry pieces, and 3 grape pieces, what flavor is going to have the highest probability of being selected next? Okay, so let's make a little note here. Our lemon, our cherry, and our grape. Okay, we know we have 6 cherry, we know we have 5 grape, and we had 3 lemon. Okay, so they're telling us that we ate 3 lemon pieces, so we're going to take those away. So the lemon candy bars are gone. So that one cannot have the highest probability of being selected next because they're all gone. The cherry pieces, there are 5 that we're eating. So there's going to be 1 cherry piece left. And it said that this person is eating 3 grape pieces. So we are taking 3 grape pieces away from the 5 that are there. There are 2 that remain. Okay, so between the cherry and grape, you should have selected grape. Okay, has the highest chance of being selected next because there's more grape candy bars than cherry. Okay, so hopefully you have the homework correct, and if not, please correct your answers. Make sure your work matches. When you are submitting these in Google Classroom, I am looking for correct answers and correct work. I will always go over it before you submit it. I am grading homework online just like I did in class. Okay, you will start to see more grades put into Power Schools by Friday this week, which is today. Again, any questions, please email me. Have a good day, everyone.